what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah.
It's removing, because I suffered a lot, this is right and that is wrong. I suffered a lot, you know, with those sort of principles, and I realized taking that out helped me a lot. And then doing my best, seeing what are the advantages I have around me and focusing only on the positives. And it's weird, I know a lot of books are written about manifestation and where your focus is and where all that stuff, but it's kind of true. It is, because if you, there's a lot of negatives that you can focus on.
Yeah.
And they're there, they're fact, they're true, and it's sometimes hard to find the positives, but when you focus on the positives, give it some time and you'll see certain things around you just falling into place. They just do. Patience is a very big thing to have.
Yeah, I feel if there is not giving up is the option that you have taken, then you have to continue. Prashant, you deal with great sensitivity with actors.
Yeah.
I want you to tell this new lot of actors, how do you think they should deal with disappointments, depressions, failures, and yet keep the zeal alive?
Yeah, so, you know, the first thing, and I've not been doing this forever, but I've been doing this now for, 10 years, and I came to it as an outsider. So being on the other side, what I can tell you is I don't like the audition process. I think it's hostile. I think it's designed not to bring out the best in an actor, and I don't use it anymore. We don't give sides to people. My casting directors have a strict instruction. They're not going to give you the lines and you come in and you do the lines, because it becomes all about the lines. So what we try to do now is only improv. We give you a character and a situation, and the casting director has to have an actor there who will act opposite you, and we try to approach it in a way that creates an environment where the actor can feel comfortable, and we get to know who you are as an actor. Unfortunately, this is not the norm, but this comes from a place where the casting process is hostile. So you have to just keep in mind that it's designed not to allow you to show your best side, and you can't take it to heart. You can't, because it's there. It's just there. So the first thing I would say is understand that it is not a reflection on you as an actor. And once you understand that, try to get more comfortable with it. Try not to focus too much on the text itself. Try to, it's not you, it's the process that's broken. The other thing I would say is, one thing I've noticed a lot with actors here is they come to Bombay and they get immersed in Bombay, and their world becomes other people in the industry, and the conversation becomes only actors, industry, and you stop growing as people, and you stop exposing yourself to life. And this is the number one way to kill your future as an actor. You can't live in a bubble. You have to expose yourself to people outside the industry. You have to keep educating yourself. You can't get into this mindset, this fishbowl mindset, where it will ruin your potential as an actor. Travel, take other jobs if you have to, meet people who don't work in the industry, stay somewhere other than Yari Road. No, seriously, really, I think this makes. Sorry, I feel very passionately about this, and because I understand how hard it is, and I feel I'm on the other side. And the other thing I can tell you is that, because you didn't get a role doesn't mean you haven't been noticed. So, when I first got here in 2011, I didn't know any casting directors, so I just got a room in Aram Nagar, and I put up a sign saying looking for actors, and all sorts of people walked in. It was quite an experience. But so in that one guy walks in, and I didn't know anyone. My sister was operating the camera. She's a doctor. And in that one guy comes in, and we're like, wow, actually, that guy's pretty good. He just walked in off the street. We're like, that guy has something, He's really good. It was Vicky Kaushal. So then, for example, I've had, when we were doing America, we've done auditions, and we're like, damn, that guy's so good, or she's amazing, but we don't have anything that fits. But you remember the person, and you're like, I want to work with that person, and sometimes it takes 10 years. But, like that, I've auditioned actors like Vijay Verma, Jaideep Alawat, you know, who I was like, you're so good, but I don't have anything for you right now in this role. But I will work with you
Everybody's not
again.
so kind.
Huh?
Everybody's not so kind.
Yeah, but you know, I think there are kind people. There are
I'm sure.
casting directors.
That's why I said everybody is not so kind.
Yeah, but there are, and you'll find them. You'll come across them. You know, our casting director, for example, Sanjeev Moria, is like that. He really works with the process. He's, you know, you'll find them. So, I mean, I would just say, you know, insulate yourself from the nonsense of the industry. Focus on your craft. Focus on life, living life. You know, getting your heart broken, going out. You know, being crazy, all that. You know?
I think what you said was very, very good, and also what you said about working with the farmers and everything. But I would like to add something to that. That don't think that sitting in Starbucks or in Prithvi Theatre is job.
Yeah.
That's not. That's luxury.
Yeah.
And आज शाम को 5 स्ट्रगलर्स बैठे हम जुहू बीच पर समुंदर को और जहाँ उसको डूबते हुए देखा सूरज को और वाह क्या बात है जब मैं when I came here in the beginning तो Pamposh used to be there in Bandra. It was a restaurant जहाँ पर सब लोग स्ट्रगलर शाम को मिलते थे तो मुझे you know first of all you get lot of people over here who tell you how to make it in this industry. आप पता नहीं अब होते हैं कि नहीं अब अलग अलग किस्म के बट वो हमेशा होते हैं भैया ये मत करो तो somebody told me पैम्पोश में जाके बैठो तो मैं जाके बैठ गया तो वहाँ 7-8 लोग बैठे थे दाढ़ी वाड़े अधेड़ किस्म के लोग तो एक आदमी कह रहा था जोर से भैया जी 8 साल से स्ट्रगल कर रहा हूँ मेरे को सब पता है क्या करना होता है तो मेरा फ्लैश फॉरवर्ड गया कि 8 साल बाद मैं यहाँ बैठा हूँगा और मैं कह रहा हूँ भैया जी 8 साल से स्ट्रगल कर रहा हूँ सो समटाइम्स which may not suit you, sometimes loneliness is very creative. Desperation is very creative. So, as all of them said it, sorry, you were saying something. So, this is very creative. If giving up, as Abhay said very rightly, अगर आपको लगता है कि नहीं आपका हो रहा तो चले जाओ ना अपने गांव यार, कर लो ना. मगर ये confusion करके कि आपने शाम को बैठ के रोज शाम को आप निकलते हैं. Also, one more thing that I will add to what you said is have a timetable and routine in your life. I used to literally live in a small chawl, but I'll say 8:30, look at the sky. 9 o'clock, go and buy something. Because it gave you a sense of purpose. It gave you a direction, strangely. और काम नहीं मिलेगा तो कभी ना कभी तो मिलेगा. I'm talking about 80s. 80s में if you did not have hair, you are not an actor. This is a very dignified, sexy, bald look. When you are losing hair, some of them are coming from here, some of them are going from here, and I was so thin that I could see through a keyhole with both my eyes. And I was telling people, मेरे को काम दे दो. So they used to tell me, आप story writer बन जाइए, आप assistant director बन जाइए. तो अब तो platforms ही platforms हैं. There are casting directors, there are events, there are the social media thing. You need to make work. There are social media thing. Put our auditions on your social media rather than putting.
You have to be creative.
Yes, you have to be creative.
You have to keep
it's
learning.
it's the best time ever for actors right
Ever,
now.
ever, for
ever.
anybody in this field. So they are constantly dimming the light, and she has sat down. I told her to sit down there if 5 minutes are left for the thing. Now she's constantly showing me the watch, her phone. So I think we are through with this.
I just want to add one thing.
Please, I'll be very happy.
Just act for the sake of acting.
Yeah.
Don't act for the sake of getting anywhere, proving anything, or becoming anything. Act because that's what you enjoy doing. And that will get you something because you've already reached your goal. I'm here to perform and I got to perform. Who cares if it's on this platform or that platform? No platform. It's the satisfaction of doing what you love. And just stick to that. And what has to come of it will come of it.
And pick up jobs. I think,
As he was saying, different experiences will add.
Indulge
to
into
your-
it. Keep learning different things. And don't follow trend.
Yeah, correct.
Don't follow कि ये फॉर्मूला है इससे ऊपर ऐसा जाते हैं ऊपर ऐसा कोई फॉर्मूला नहीं है इस इंडस्ट्री में. आपको बस अपने क्राफ्ट पे काम करना है वही आपको काम देगा. ये नहीं है कि आपको ये अच्छा उसने ना पता है क्या कर लिया, वो टिकटॉक वीडियो कर लिया, फिर वो वैसा बना लिया, अच्छा वही बनाते वही करते हैं. एंड देन बिकॉज व्हाट ही हैज मे बी यू डोंट हैव दैट, बट व्हाट यू हैव दैट पर्सन डजंट हैव इट. सो वर्क, फाइंड व्हाट यू हैव. आप में क्या अच्छा है. हम हर इंसान अलग अलग दिखता है, और पर हर इंसान की एक खूबी है जो किरदारों में चाहिए. आप जिस जिस जगह के हैं वो आपका लहजा उस इसमें काम में आएगा.
Correct.
ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपको मतलब अरे आप मुझे तो अंग्रेज़ी ही नहीं आती. नहीं है, आप जिस जगह पे उस जगह के लिए भी आपके पास काम है. बट ऐसा नहीं है कि आप सीखना नहीं है, आपको वो भी सीखना है. पर बस यही है कि भागते मत रहो, सांस लो, खुद का ख्याल रखो, खुद से प्यार करो, लोगों का ध्यान रखो और बढ़ते जाओ. होगा.
That was, I
मैं
think,
मेरे पास मैं जीरो से आई थी, मैं बैठी हूँ यहाँ पर आज, मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है. तो आप भी यहाँ पर आएंगे अगली बार सर के लिए साथ बैठ के. आप
हाँ, मेरे लिए तो सबसे बड़ी उपलब्धि होगी.
मैं वही बोल रही हूँ, यू ऑल कैन बी हियर.
When I'm shooting at some any place, you know, the biggest happiness, no award gives me more happiness than some student coming me, sir, I'm from batch 2008. I'm doing a small role in this. It's such an amazing feeling. That was the reason that I opened this school. And I see ads on the film today, and I said, ये तो हमारे स्कूल का लड़का है, या our social media. It's such a great feeling. आज आप जैसे दिखते हो, वो आपका प्लस पॉइंट है. Because that means आप स्पेशल हो, डिफरेंट हो. आज आपको ऐसा नहीं लगना है कि ऐसा बनना है तभी आपको रोल मिलेगा. The way you are, I think that's the best way. And I don't think we should have question answer now. We've covered everything. We have another